Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For years everybody's been screaming about the death of console gaming and the death of PC gaming, but in reality PC gaming or console isn't really dying in a blaze of glory as everybody seems to have, you know, been speculating all these years. But surely it's kind of dying quietly. Now, you do hear about consoles having all-time high sales, and this is where it gets tricky for PC gaming because in earning calls, in supply chain decisions, and empty shelves in Tokyo, and really most gamers haven't realized that's happening right now. Because while everyone is arguing about frame rates and launchers and the companies that actually make these PCs, well, they have already moved on. For decades, PC gamers believed one thing: if consoles get weaker, PC gets stronger. If consoles get cheaper, PC stays premium. If consoles stagnate, then PC evolves. And that model is over. And it's not because PC suddenly got worse or the fandom got tired, but because PC gaming is no longer the customer. AI is. In January, just a couple days ago, Intel released its Q4 2025 earnings. And they're saying the quiet part out loud. And here's the part that matters: AI and data centers revenue were up 9%. Consumer PC revenue was down 7%. And Intel's CFO publicly stated that data centers are their priority going into 2026. This isn't speculation anymore, guys. This isn't doom posting. It's not clickbait. This is Intel saying on record, we're shifting as much as we can over to data centers. That's a quote. What do you think that translation is? Well, if you're building an AI cluster, then Intel wants your money. If you're building a gaming PC, you are an inconvenience. See, PC gaming only works if three things stay true: parts are available, parts are affordable, and competition keeps prices honest. And all three of these things are being destroyed by AI. AI hyperscalers don't buy one GPU, they buy tens of thousands. They don't negotiate like gamers do. They outbid each other, they outbid entire countries. So, Intel pivots, Micron pivots, many memory manufacturers, well, they just give up. They pivot altogether. And then suddenly what happens? RAM, CPU, GPUs, even storage are more valuable inside a server rack than inside your PC case. This is not inflation. This is not tariffs. This is not scalpers. This is structural scarcity. Intel's CPUs are facing shortages. AMD prices rising by association. RAM being redirected away from the consumer. Pre-built PCs are jumping 15 to 20% in price. Graphics cards already semi-unobtainable. And it doesn't stop in 2026. Some analysts are openly saying 2027 before supply stabilizes. That's not a cycle. That's a new baseline. This is the part where everyone should be taking notes and talking about. In Tokyo, one of the largest electronic districts on Earth, a major gaming retailer literally posted on X, please sell us your old PCs. Not trade-ins, not promotions. They're begging for inventory. Empty shelves. They cannot get new parts. Used PCs have become the thing to buy. They're being bought back at premium prices. This is what collapse looks like in retail form. It's not a bang, it's a vacuum. And let's be honest, PC gaming is drifting toward the same fate as high end sim racing, boutique mechanical keyboards, and audiophile setups. They're technically still alive, they're culturally loud, but they're economically irrelevant. It's going to be a niche sustained by enthusiasts who already own hardware and can afford constant upgrades. That is not a mass market. And mass market is what keeps ecosystems like this alive. Now, look at what Microsoft and Valve are doing. I'm not saying this is the best way, but it is the way future. Look at what they're doing, not what they're saying, but what they're actually building. Fixed hardware targets. It's almost like Microsoft, a company that is heavily investing in AI, knew where the industry was going. Controlling supply chains, unified OS layers, console style simplicity, and PC level flexibility. This is a hybrid. Steam Deck, Xbox Series X architecture, Windows handhelds, cloud assistant gaming. Those aren't experiments, guys. Those are escape pods from a dying industry. Hybrids work because they lock costs up front, avoid constant part upgrades. They let manufacturers bulk order component parts, and they reduce consumer exposure to shortages while scaling across millions of users. Hybrids solve every problem that PCs are having right now. Most importantly, they make gaming predictable again. PC gaming thrived on abundance. Hybrids survive on scarcity. So, why do pure PCs not compete in the way that they used to anymore? Well, a traditional gaming PC requires multiple vendors, competes with AI for components, has no price ceiling. That's important. No supply guarantees, and with these manufacturers pulling out, even less so now. There's no optimization baseline. While a hybrid device, a PC console hybrid, it's vertically planned, it's ordered years in advance, optimized like a console, and shielded from part bidding wars. That new Steam machine is exactly that. This is why every major player is converging, and not because PCs are bad. I've recently transferred over to PC gaming, but PCs are exposed. Here's the reality. PC gaming isn't dying. The idea of the PC as a box of replaceable parts, that part is dying. The future is looking like it's going to be fixed hardware, modular software, cloud augmentation, console economics, PC freedom selectively applied. And we know NVIDIA wants you to just have an all online future where you're renting GPU over the web. In other words, a console that thinks it's a PC, or a PC that believes and behaves it's a console. Now, if you're waiting for GPU prices to normalize, you've got years of waiting. If you're planning your next full tower build, if you think Intel and Micron are just going to come back to gamers, you're waiting for a world that no longer exists. The winners already picked their path. Hybrids aren't a compromise. They're the only form factor that survives what AI just did to the PC market. Again, PC gaming won't disappear. Before you cry in the comments about this, but it will never again be what it used to be. As always, thank you guys for joining me here. Like, share, leave your comment, and I will catch you in the next video here at Star Flag Media Gaming.